Hi, this is JaMarr Brown. I'm with Louis Santos, owner of Crack Screens, a wireless consulting business and accessory shop. And I want you to look at this picture of a crack screen behind me, because that's what people walk in with, and they walk out with a beautiful phone. And before I introduce Louis, I have to say this because I went to a meeting, sat next to him, I sat down, my phone looked terrible when I sat down. He literally took my phone from me, started doing some stuff, went to his car, got some accessories. Within like 10 minutes, had my phone repaired and fixed right then and there. And Louis, what it made me think about was the look of being professional when you have your phone. So many people nowadays use their phones and their iPads for business. And here I am, a consultant, and I realized that my phone looked terrible. And so that's probably not a good look for your business. So Louis, thank you very much for doing that for me. And that's just an example of the type of service you get when you come to Crack Screens. So tell us a little bit more about Crack Screens, what you do and who you are.
Well, we've been in Corona for 27 years. We started off in the activation industry.
Okay.
And the reason how we got involved with Crack Screens is we had customers always asking us, hey, where can I take my phone to get fixed?
Right.
And with a broken screen, broken tempered glass, etc., looking for accessories. And we finally said, you know what? Why don't we start at Dyke's Car Wash, repairing phones, because we came back from the Nextel era.
Oh, okay, excellent.
When we had 7
back in the old days, right?
Right, the push-to-talk radio.
Yeah.
And so we know what the repair business is like. So what we did is we took it to the next level, and we said, let's open the one on the other side of the freeway, which is Crack Screens on Ontario Avenue, behind Starbucks. And we have a store here that we are able to fix any phone.
Wow.
iPhone, Samsung, tablets, iPads, etc. And we're getting into the computer.
Awesome. And I'll tell you, one of the things about this business, it can be, if you're not a techie like me, I'm not a techie at all, it can be intimidating when you have an issue with your phone or you go to a shop and you don't know where to go, what to do. What I love about Louis and his customer service and his business is it's so easy, it's so friendly, and it's so fast. I've had 4 phones repaired personally, my daughter, wife, myself, and I've referred business over here. So just talk about your idea of customer service, because part of this is obviously when you talk about your business, but to other business owners that are out there, tell us, what is your secret to really good customer service?
Well, the secret to customer service is, our secret is actually, we have the parts in stock.
Okay.
If you have an iPhone, you go to Apple, and what it does is you have to send an appointment, wait for 2.5 hours,
Right.
for them to analyze it, to tell you that, hey, you need to do an upgrade or it's not fixable.
Right.
I've had many customers go to Apple, and now they don't go there. Now they come to Crack Screens because they're able to fix it within an hour to 3 hours versus waiting 2 to 3 days.
And I remember, and this is just one quick story, the first time I had an iPad and it was cracked. And I did go, and I love Apple, the Apple Store, you can learn a lot there. But I did go to the Apple Store, and they literally wanted me to buy a new iPad for like several $100s. I happened to meet Louis at a networking function, and that's the first time we met.
Exactly.
And I said, hey, I have this iPad. And he said, oh, let me see if I can fix it. And literally, instead of paying several $100s, I paid a minimal price. And whatever he did, he worked his wizardry, fixed it, and it was perfect. So what he just said is absolutely true. So, Louis, one more thing before we go, because there's customers here and you're getting busy. But
Sure.
just tell us, what are some of your goals in terms of when you work with a customer, and how do you want them to leave when they have been here?
Well, we want them to leave happy. We want them to leave with their iPad or their phone fixed.
Okay.
We want them to leave where they were able to refer customers to us. And we want them to have the best experience ever.
Excellent.
Which customer service is a lost art.
Right, absolutely.
And anywhere you go, in the restaurant industry, in the communications industry, etc.
Awesome. Well, Louis, I don't know about a lot of people out there, but I know about me being in sales that customer service is everything. And if you're not making people feel good about the experience when they're talking to you and when they leave, they're not going to refer business. They're not going to want to come back. And I will tell you that I would refer anybody to Crack Screens and Louis and his business, just because the customer service is so great in a world where everything is now, you call a company and they have a list of questions that they're supposed to get asked, and they can't respond to anything outside of what they see in that screen. It's very frustrating. Yep. You won't get that here. Here you get fast, friendly service. And Louis, thank you for being a great part of Corona, and thank you for your business.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for taking the time, and always, JaMarr.
My pleasure. Thank you,
sir.
Once again, Louis Santos of Crack Screens, 2 locations.
Absolutely.
Dyke's Car Wash on Ontario,
Ontario, California.
and then the one right here, which
On
is
the east side.
On the east side. So definitely stop by, and you will not be disappointed. All right, thanks everybody. Thanks for breaking it down today. I'll talk to everybody soon. Take care.
Bye-bye.